Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one. The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Nick Johnston, ready for an awesome noon show. A lot of great stuff in the break room. 4 speed flexes in the college series with 20 boxes left, 12 headliners total. That series is loaded. Speaking of loaded series, how about the practice squad? 18 boxes left, 11 headliners left, 2 speed flexes, bunch of authentic helmets, a licensed Jalen Hurts jersey, a lot of goodies in the practice squad. The Diamonds, always full of heat, all authentic helmets. Still looking for the Saquon Barkley Speed Flex and the Derrick Henry Authentic, the 2 best running backs in the NFL. The Vault is down to just 9 boxes left. A $300 Vault key still out there. 4 headliners total, including another Saquon Barkley Flex. A lot of great stuff in the room. Licensed jerseys, 15 boxes left. 9 headliners left in there as well. I can't wait to get started, Nick. How are you doing on a Wednesday afternoon?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm sorry, you said a $300 vault key's just sitting in there?
Yes.
Just $300 just sitting in one of these crates for free.
And you get the item as well.
Okay.
So it's basically a headliner. The $300 vault key is basically a headliner. So technically, it's 5 headliners and 9 boxes in the
I
vault.
love that. I love the sound of that. We're stocked up. We're ready to roll. Ready to get some orders out. That's the goal today. So
Let's get it.
Let's get it going.
Nick's the new guy here in case you haven't met him.
Yeah.
He'll be producing programs for us 12 and 3 on Sundays and more days as we go. Good to have Nick here in the room. Alex is in the back in case Nick needs help, but I think you can handle this, Nick.
Just in case I fumble the bag a little bit.
Steven said you're doing a really good job.
I appreciate it. I think I give myself the hardest time, if anything.
I get it. I get it. I'm the same way.
I'm my own worst critic. I like to say.
That's how it works. Let's get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Let's see here. Oh, come on, randomizer.
Come on now.
There we go. We got ourselves 3 and a 4, 7 on the dice roll. 7 clicks. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what our chase item's going to be for the noon show. How's everyone doing in the chat? How's everyone doing today on Wednesday afternoon? So the chase is the Vault. Not Vault, the Vault. How about that?
The Vault.
The Vault, which is an excellent chase. This is definitely one of the breaks I recommend here. 9 boxes left, 4 headliners plus a $300 vault key, a Speed Flex Saquon Barkley. Eagles Nation, if you're out there, this break is for you. Saquon, and A.J. Brown. Oh, I'll let you fly. Do your birds.
I thought we were on there.
There we go. We're on there. Nick is flying. Don't let Colin see that as an Eagle fan.
I know.
Don't let him get too excited for that. So the chase is the vault, guys. Definitely going to knock out one of those breaks with the great headliner ratios in there.
Yeah, with this being my third show, I still got some firsts to get through, so let's get some firsts for everything. I don't know.
Let's go.
I've yet to see I think a college break. I've yet to see one of those. I guess.
Oh, you'll see a college break today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are fun. So that college break, by the way, Oklahoma spot, Jalen Hurts flex, and 6 Oklahoma Heisman on one lid. That Zeke lid is insane. Let's do a top to bottom rundown. Let these guys know what we got going on today. A lot of fun in the break room for sure. So let's start with the college here. So we have a quad, a double, and a single. We have 20 boxes left in the college, 12 total headliners. It is 8 photoed headliners in here, and all 8 of these are authentic, including 4 of them being speed flexes. So we'll have a Brian Dawkins speed flex still available with the Welcome to Death Valley inscription, one of the best safeties ever. Again, speed flex helmet is the most expensive helmet in the game. Authentic helmet, unautographed, about $300 to $400 in value. A speed flex about $600 to $700. And college flexes are not as prevalent as not as many of these out there as the NFL speed flexes. So anytime you get a college flex, it's nice. So Brian Dawkins on the speed flex still available. We have a TJ Watt, Wisconsin authentic. Oh man, the best defensive player in the NFL. We have Zeke Elliott, ripped Cowboys in Ohio State speed flex. Definitely think Zeke is going to be a college football Hall of Famer. Ezekiel Elliott. Obviously had a really good pro career as well. We forget how good Zeke was with the Cowboys.
Yeah, just a little bit, but maybe some Cowboys fans will still hold it to him.
He's still there.
Yeah.
We have a Jalen Hurts speed flex, the Hydro Flex. We have the 6 autographed Oklahoma Heisman lid. Darrelle Revis on that beautiful Pitt Panther lid. And then we got Saquon Barkley speed flex. The second best running back in the league, Saquon Barkley. That is terrific. Not to mention Dak Prescott on the Mississippi State authentic. Here's a closer look at this Zeke lid.
Does that come with a cowbell too?
No cowbell. I wish it had a cowbell. But that is a terrific helmet. Cowboys and Ohio State ripped speed flex. I still remember Zeke running all over Alabama in the first college football playoff. Ohio State getting that upset at the time. That is a clean lid. Terrific player, Ezekiel Elliott. Here's the Jalen Hurts flex. Jalen Hurts got better and better at Oklahoma. His passing game was on point. Again, a lot of these speed flexes worth $1,000 or more. You can get them for less than $100 in the single. So 8 to go on that quad, 8 to go on that double. We do have secondary headliners, by the way. This is kind of crazy. I'm guessing it could be a rep, but Malik Neighbors somehow, some way, is a secondary headliner in here.
That's crazy.
This is arguably the best rookie receiver, maybe already a top 5 receiver, not even a photoed headliner in here. Wes Welker, Brian Thomas Jr., Warren Moon. Now, I know Alex now sneaking in here. Alex, Nick wants to see a lot of firsts, wants to see his first college break. Has Nick seen a mooning yet?
Oh, God.
Nick, you might be in line for your first mooning today.
That could be possible.
You'll see what happens here in a little bit, Mr. Nick Johnston. So get in that college. Already got a spot taken in the quad and the double. Practice squad, great place for headliner ratios. 18 boxes left, 11 total headliners. 8 of them are photoed. We still have ourselves the Rod Woodson Speed Flex, NFL Top 100 team. There's a Tony Gonzalez authentic. Don't get a lot of Tony G in the break room. Arguably the best tight end of all time. Authentic helmet for less than $50. Talk about highway robbery.
I'm Tony Gonzalez?
I'm Tony Gonzalez. We do have him in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
He's in the chat all the time. You'll learn. George Kittle, full-size rep. I would say the best tight end in the league right now, George Kittle, and that's coming from a Chiefs fan. Kelsey's going to be ready. He'll be great for the postseason. At the current moment, the best tight end in football, George Kittle.
I feel like that's what they're saving him for. You would hope.
Right? Adrian Peterson on that Viking jersey. My favorite custom jersey along with the Chargers. One of the best running backs of all time. All day, Adrian Peterson. Jared Allen, Speed Flex, salute to service with the 136 sack inscription. One of the best pass rushers of all time. Jalen Hurts, licensed jersey. The Tush Push champion. We got a Sauce Gardner mini, a Marshall Faulk mini. Secondary headliners, Frank Gore, Steve Largent, Michael Vick. 11 and 18 chance at a headliner. Odds that are almost too good to be true in the practice squad. The vault is the chase today. We have a single, double, and quad up. 9 boxes left in the vault. Virtually 5 headliners left. We have 3 photoed. A.J. Brown authentic. We have a Saquon Barkley Speed Flex. Again, Speed Flex is worth around $1,000, sometimes a lot more depending on the helmet. You can get a A.J. Brown and a Saquon. Those 2 lids combined, roughly around $1,500 in value, give or take. You can get them for less than $200 in the same break. NFC East, which is the hot spot. Secondary headliner, Trayvon Diggs in here as well. Not to mention the $300 gift card plus an item plus Trayvon Diggs. 5 and 9 chance at a headliner, secondary headliner, or a vault key. Aiden Hutchinson still available on the slate. Awesome series, the vault. Licensed jersey, speaking of headliner ratios, does not get much better than this. 9 headliners in 15 boxes. Max Fried, the secondary, 8 photoed. That includes the best looking jersey in the series. That insane Miami Heat, Alonzo Mourning.
Still hasn't been pulled. That's been the white whale so far.
That thing is nuts, man.
I know.
That is nuts.
Like a lava lamp almost.
I think it's like a Chinese New Year thing.
Oh,
Is it Chinese New
okay.
Year? I think that's coming up. Chinese New Year, celebrated with Alonzo Mourning jersey. We do have 2 awesome wide receivers. In my opinion, 2 of the top 3 receivers in the league, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. This is a numbered break where the last number on the player's jersey corresponds with numbers 0 through 9. So the 8 spot would get CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. Just over $100. You get those 2 receivers on licensed jerseys. Talk about robbery. That is amazing potential with the Lamb and Jefferson.
I mean, yeah, every time we've opened one up so far, the jerseys itself are already $200+.
Yeah.
Then you throw the signature on top of it.
A lot of value in here.
Oh,
a lot
absolutely.
of value.
Again, when we're talking about how gorgeous they already are, look, again, I can't get over that Alonzo Mourning jersey. That's absolutely just
Nick is already
heat.
a veteran.
He's got it down. He's got it down. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz in here. Trey Turner, Chris Webber, Vlad Guerrero Sr. on an Expos licensed jersey. That's something different. A lot of headliners in here. Let's knock out those triple option licensed jerseys. Again, practice squad, $47 a spot. Full-size authentics, couple flexes out there. That is ridiculous. College single, 4 to go. $72
Put your fours up.
for a speed flex. Ezekiel Elliott, Rip Flex. Jalen Hurts, Hydro Flex. Brian Dawkins Flex. Saquon Barkley Flex. Every single speed flex left in here. And I would argue after the flexes, probably the 5th best hit in the series is the 6 Heisman. You could argue that's even better than a flex, arguably.
Oh, yeah.
6 autographs, the Oklahoma Heisman lid. The 5 best hits in the college are still left here in the final 20 boxes. 12 headliners total in 20 boxes. The walk-on college is loaded. Diamond helmets, all authentics. And this is the best break in the room, box for box. I want to see the best running back in the room. Derrick Henry is leading the NFL in every rushing category this season, whether it's attempts, yards, first downs, touchdowns, yards per carry. He is so far ahead of everybody else right now. I love Derrick Henry. Alex laid out the stats last Wednesday. I've been actually referencing your stats on the air, Alex, and I've been cross-referencing with the other guys. And Nick, we've come to the conclusion that Derrick Henry will likely retire as either 1 or 2 all-time in rush yards, 1, 2, or 3 all-time in rushing touchdowns.
If he just keeps going this way, yeah.
Got to be
absolutely.
1,100 yards average the next 5 years, which, you know, with him, he's not slowing down. he's arguably getting faster. 21 miles per hour, Derrick Henry.
If he has a season like this for 3 more years, he'll get it in 3.
Yeah,
Exactly.
When everyone thought the pairing of Lamar and Derrick Henry, like, oh, they'll either take away from each other. No, they're both benefiting.
No,
from
it's
this.
made them both
It's
better.
Absolutely insane.
So King Henry, if he finishes second all time in rush yards, the autograph value is going to skyrocket. That is one I would not sleep on. Saquon Barkley, the second best running back this season, in my opinion, on the speed flex. Those two guys played on terrible teams. Tennessee, terrible. The Giants, terrible. They go on legitimate teams with legitimate offensive line, legitimate quarterbacks, new scenery, 2 amazing running backs, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, both left in this series. Arguably the best receiver in the league, Tyreek Hill on the slate. So I've been talking about this a lot, but the most popular player in the NFL among the young generation, Tyreek Hill, which means his autograph value, the young collectors in 20 years, that's the one they're going to want, Tyreek Hill.
Again, just a guy that you would think goes from maybe a downgrade in Miami, but still is the #1 wide receiver, arguably.
Well, Tua is supposed to come back.
Yeah.
Tua comes back. Tyreek comes back. That's going to be crazy. Brian Dawkins, Speed Flex available in here as well. Not to mention secondary headliners, Tim Brown, DJ Moore, 6 headliners in the final 14 boxes. All authentic helmets in here, guys. Attack, attack, attack in the pump fake diamonds. 8 to go in that vault. Jersey break, 10 to go in the licensed jerseys. We got 6 to go in the custom jerseys. 7 boxes left, 3 headliners left. Photoed headliners, Hall of Fame running backs, Marshall Faulk, Earl Campbell. A secondary headliner, newest Buffalo Bill, Amari Cooper still available in here. We have 7 to go in the diamond single, 7 to go in the minis. We have just 5 minis left, 2 headliners left, 2 Hall of Famers. The quarterback Warren Moon could have a mooning here today. And then we got the Michael Irvin, one of the best receivers ever. And he played on a running team. Michael Irvin would have been even better had Dallas passed the ball more. Let's not forget the mystery boxes as well. Mystery box section, jerseys, minis available as mystery boxes, and the full-size replica helmets. Names left include O.J. Simpson, Wes Welker, that insane Luke Kuechly amp. Ooh. And, of course, we have the headliner package. That is 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, and 1 mini helmet. 4 items, $1,800. You get all 4 items right away if you buy that. The headliner package. So should be an awesome, awesome program. One guy that could be a filler in the diamonds and the vault, DeAndre Hopkins on the move to Kansas City.
Yeah.
D-Hop could be on a Titan lid lurking out there. So, guys, you let me know what you want to rock and roll with. I would guess the first break is probably going to be the college. 4 spots to go. The walk-on college, closest break right now. Here's that link. College, 4 spots left. And otherwise, here's the generic live break page link to get your spots. So I'll ask Nick, I'll ask Alex, what's the 1 or 2 items right now that you most want to see coming out of our boxes? What really piques your eyes? Because you'll learn this very quickly, Nick, if you haven't already learned it. These items look better in person than on the graphic. Nothing does it justice like looking at it in person.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's been that Alonzo Mourning jersey just because I personally just want to see the rest of it. I want to see the rest of that design and how gorgeous it might look. But if you want a secondary one right there, I like this new series that we just popped up. Like I said, just being gone a day, and this all stuff comes in and just again new fire, new heat, just like that. I want to see that TJ Watt. I want to see that TJ Watt back because everyone knows a Badgers fan.
Are you a Badgers fan?
No, not really. No.
Okay, Steven's a Badger fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
College doesn't. No college team has my heart just yet. It's whoever I'm betting on that week. That's my college team that week.
Oh, actually, well, I don't know if you want to pick this as your team, but I was going to say, Alex, there's room to turn this guy into a Mizzou fan, I think.
I'm sure. I had a buddy that went there. So.
Well, I went there.
Oh, nice.
Love Mizzou. They pushed us last week.
Okay.
13.5-point underdogs to Bama.
A push is a win in my book.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bet this game. Mizzou on the road after the A&M game makes me nervous. But college,
sense.
a team that really right now is struggling. Oklahoma, they need a quarterback like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts earlier. Heck, Mississippi State need a quarterback like Dak Prescott.
True that.
So Saquon's Penn State, though, looking good, third in the country right now. I'm sure they would still love to have Saquon Barkley, though. So a lot of sweet college lids here. For me, I want to see the Zeke lid. The Zeke Ohio State, the ripped speed flex. That bad boy is absolutely insane. And I kind of want to see the Malik Neighbors. The LSU lid looks insane. Like, I don't know, is this a rep? I'm just still confused. I'm trying to wrap my head around how Malik Neighbors is not a photo headliner in this series.
Yeah, not just yet. That's absolutely bonkers,
Right?
considering what he's been doing on the Giants so far.
This dude is built different.
Is it just my imagination? Is that like rap trying to look like the state of Ohio, or is that just my eyes deceiving me?
Oh, I never even caught that. I don't know. What do you think?
It's
Ohio? I could see that.
just like the top of it, maybe. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Our geography expert on the program is Bob Boulay. He's the expert on everything. We call him the encyclopedia, so Bob can let us know. Let's see. What does the state of Ohio look like? Let me look it up. Ohio on a map.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's trying, but
Let's see if Nick is imagining things or not.
I've been up all night. I've been trying to get my sleep right. But
This is what Ohio looks like.
maybe
so
maybe.
let's see. Let's see the back of this lid. Is it wrapped around like the state of Ohio? Maybe, yeah, Nick. I don't know. Maybe you're on to something. You know, here's the truth. We got to open this lid up in person and find out.
That's exactly what's happening.
We got to open up the lid in person and find out. That was the inaugural year of the college football playoff. Ohio State was the 4 seed, Alabama the 1 seed, and Zeke ran all over Bama in that iconic CFP game. I believe that was the Oregon, Bama, Florida State, and Ohio State. And Ohio State won the original playoff. Look it up. Zeke versus Bama stats.
He had over 200 yards in all the games.
Yeah. 230 rush yards that game for Ezekiel Elliott on 20 carries, 2 rushing touchdowns, had 13 receiving yards as well. So 42-35 Ohio State win over Bama. Derrick Henry also in that game. Derrick Henry had 13 carries, 95 yards and a touchdown, plus 2 catches for 54 yards.
Nice.
So 2 of the best players from that All-State Sugar Bowl semifinal, Derrick Henry and Ezekiel Elliott, both in the break room.
Oh, man.
Michael Thomas, 7 catches, 66 yards and a touchdown for Ohio State. Another guy we recognize. So TJ Yeldon had 47 rush yards for Bama and a touchdown. Amari Cooper, 9 catches, 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper out there in the jerseys. So kind of crazy how many great players we had from that iconic college football game.
Spoiled.
Right? So who's going to get that Zeke? Got a lot of Ohio State fans, a lot of Cowboy fans. And that's definitely one I want to see here soon.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to some of the customers ordering. Tyler Williams. Tyler getting a couple spots in that college. We got Andrew Webb in here. Got in all the college. The single, double, and quad. What's up, Andrew? Shane Woodcock. New customer got in the jerseys. Welcome to the break room, Shane. And we had Christian Killen. New customer as well in the jerseys. And then Whit Kuhn. New customer in the diamonds. So welcome for all the new guys. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Let's attack that break page. Nick, what's your favorite sport? I'll ask you that as a new guy. Do you have a favorite? I know it's a hard question to answer.
It's football. It's football.
Football?
Yeah. That's gonna be the
Bears fan?
ball. Yeah.
Bears
It's
fan.
definitely my fantasy team, and then it's gonna be the Bears. So
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, next year we'll get you in the UA Fantasy League, UA Fantasy Pick'em,
Nice.
and we have a lot of fun. So actually, I was in first the whole year. The boss man is 1 point ahead of me in the Pick'em. Our owner Matt, you are standing next to the defending champion from last year, Alex Tellez.
There we go.
So a lot of fun in the UA Pick'em.
I was just able to win my past league, my buddy league. We have a belt, we do a championship ring, we do the whole nine. I took it a step forward. I designed a calendar and I gave it to him because I told him, like, you guys haven't acknowledged enough days with me as champion. So here you go. Here's a calendar.
I like it. Is there a shame thing for the last place person?
No shame thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had to spice it up just a little bit.
Right? Sure.
Getting a little stale.
Absolutely.
So keeping the guys on their toes, just like everybody else. Keeping everybody on their toes, and here maybe getting this break ready.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So got a question for the chat, guys. What do you want to break?
Yeah.
What would you guys like to break? I'm gonna offer up a little secret Ultimate Autographs menu. They say the McDonald's has a good secret menu. We've got the best secret menu. I'm not putting this on the thing, so it's a special reward for the guys listening. The first 4 boxes we do, if we get them done by 1 o'clock, you guys will have your own separate chase wheel spin. Ooh. We got to get the 4 boxes, got to be by 1. That is 34 minutes. If we get the 4 boxes or more, that's not 4 breaks, 4 boxes.
Yeah.
Like a college quad, that's 4 boxes. You guys get your own separate wheel spin for the customers out there. So let me know, guys, what you want to rock and roll with. Let's have a blast here in the room. Now, there's something that happens a lot during our program. It's guys like Craig Crenshaw, guys like Andrew Webb, guys like Jeff Cook, guys like trying to think of other big spenders that get in here. Ronnie Sayre. These people will get the helmets, and then everyone else complains, man, Craig got the helmet again. Craig is not currently in the break room. He will be here tonight. He might be here at 3 p.m. Get these helmets before these guys start buying all the spots and get the guaranteed W's. Like, now's the time to strike with those big dogs not in it, because you're going to see it, Nick. Maybe it'll be the 3 p.m. show, maybe 6 p.m., but it's going to get to the point where people start buying out the entire break themselves. Oof. And you have no chance to win at that point because the big dog gets in here and takes care of the break. So the people right now that are watching the program right now, we have 4 to go in that college single. You'll learn the single is not the hot break. It's the double and the quad. So if you don't want to risk as much, now's the time to get that flex Jalen Hurts, that flex Zeke Elliott, that flex Saquon Barkley, that Oklahoma 6 Heisman helmet. Get it now before the big guys come in here and steal all the helmets for themselves. Because the urgency is right now. Could happen right now.
Oh, 100%.
So is that Verno Henderson getting in?
Yep.
Speaking of big dogs, here you go. Verno's in. He's here to take your helmets, guys. Don't let Verno take them all. He's hungry.
He wants your head to be cold.
Verno's a big Washington fan. He's a big fan of Moonings. He wants that secondary headliner, Warren Moon. Am I right, Vern? Verno Henderson comes in here. I mean, I can see it. He got 3 spots. He's in all the breaks.
Yep.
Verno Henderson is ready. Who else is ready, guys? Who's ready to strike? 3 to go in that single box in the college. 6 to go in the quad. 6 to go in the double. Verno Henderson. Big-time Seahawk fan is our guy, Vern.
Oh, nice.
He likes the Washington Huskies and the Seattle Seahawks. Pulled the Sean Alexander last night in that practice squad. That was a sweet, sweet hit, Mr. Vern.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah, Seahawks not doing too shabby this year. It's a big week for them for sure.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a massive, massive season for them. That NFC West is ripe for the taking. I still think the Niners figure it out, but definitely a banged up division. Very close. Seahawks 4-3, Cardinals, Niners each 3-4, and the Rams 2-4. University of Washington Moon, says Verno, right? Now, Verno is a veteran, Nick. You'll learn the new people will get obsessed with the headliner graphic. They're going to look at this graphic, and they're going to Google and ogle, and they're just going to say, this is what's left. But the real break room veterans also look at the listing, and they look at the secondary headliners. We have Malik Neighbors as the secondary headliner, Warren Moon, Wes Welker on Texas Tech, and then a Brian Thomas Jr., who was Malik Neighbors' mate at LSU, he is very quietly having a great season as well. Something about LSU wide receivers. Justin Jefferson on those licensed jerseys.
Is it something in the water over
Jamar
there?
Chase. I don't know what it is, but LSU always has, at least in recent history, really, really good wide receivers. I mean, Alabama does as well. Ohio State. Just breeding spots for terrific wide receivers. So some really good secondary headliners in the college as well that we should not sleep on, for sure. I mean, there could be a
100%.
Mark Burnell in here as well. Could be anything.
A guy like Wes Welker, I feel like he was always just a thorn in your side because you're like, oh, it's 3rd and 7. We'll get out of this. And then bang, 8 yards, Wes Welker.
First down.
First down every single time.
First down slot machine, Wes Welker.
Like, oh, we'll be fine. We'll get the punt team ready. We'll get the return team ready. Nope, first down every single
A
time.
guy I always say with Wes Welker, Nick, I think he's going to have some great stories for his grandchildren one day. Because he's going to be like, I played with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Like, for real. Played with Brady and Manning.
To have that football IQ between those two, and then to be in those I mean, to be a
Right.
fly on the wall during those wide receiver room.
And he was actually good. He wasn't MVS, who played with Mahomes, Rodgers, and did nothing but a touchdown catch in the Super Bowl. Thank you,
Josh
MVS.
Allen, MVS.
And Josh Allen, MVS as well. This guy, Wes Welker, actually worked.
Yeah.
Led the league in catches 3 times, Mr. Welker. 1 spot to go in that college single, guys. You will see the fire once we get 1 box done, 2 boxes done.
Yeah,
And we are off and running. 1 lone spot left. Who's going to be the closer? I mean, they're good series. I know there was a college series. I know he slipped off a little bit in recent weeks, but it was right after the Georgia win, right when he was the Heisman lead goer, the Heisman favorite. We had the Jalen Milroe come out as a filler authentic in the college. It was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Milroe was not a headliner.
That's bonkers.
I mean, Johnny Manziel could be in the series as a filler hit. Jameis Winston, a great college quarterback. We get a lot of times Matt Leinart as a filler hit. I mean, all these names. Michael Vick as a filler hit. There's a lot of insane names in the college series. I cannot wait to see all these names.
I know different series, but I just again dip my toe in this now. Travis Etienne Jr. was a filler. I was like, what? How
Yeah.
this guy?
I know.
He was the top 5 rushing last year.
Yeah.
a little banged up this year for sure, but that just
His
comes with
team
it.
is not very good. That's the problem.
Yeah, I
But-
can see, but he's still very talented.
Yeah, let's rock and roll, says Todd. Let's go, Todd.
yeah.
Couldn't agree more, my man.
Just
Let's
one
rock
more
and roll
spot for the
indeed.
college.
1 spot to go to close up that college single. We're not that far in the quad and the double. Those are 6 to go. You'll hear me say this a lot, Nick. Don't look at the break and see, think of it as 8 spots. Think of it as 5 spots. Because once the break gets down to 3 or less, it'll fill within 10 or 15 minutes. These people want to see the break be more than halfway there. They want to believe it's going to fill right away. So all these breaks that are currently like the college is 6 to go in the double and the quad. Once it gets to 3 left, it fills right away. So think of it, 3 more spots left, and that break fills right away. So we get that quad, that double, that single done. All of a sudden, we're at 13 boxes left.
Oh yeah.
And once we're at 13 boxes, I always say if it's 15 boxes or less left and there's big names left, the chase gets quick.
We got some big names for sure.
Yeah, you got to see your first chase. And I was a little busy yesterday
know.
afternoon, but nothing crazy. When there's a big name left and only a handful of boxes left, the orders start coming in super hot.
Oh, for sure.
Nick is in here training. I want to put this man to real work here
Yeah.
today, right?
like I said, I still have a ton of firsts to get to. So
Yeah.
so it's
His first college box coming up.
yeah, that'd be great.
So
Do you? I mean, I know you're a seasoned veteran, obviously. Do you remember even a chance at your first anything? Your first break here? Your first jersey? Your first
I
lid?
can remember the very first time I broke here.
Okay.
It was a noon show on a Sunday afternoon. Luke was my producer. Luke, our extraordinary behind the scenes, checking in stuff, building series, customer service. And I remember that I only broke 2 boxes. It was like an hour-and-a-half show. This was, 2.5, 3 years ago, actually. The company's really taken off since.
Nice.
I don't remember the exact first item I pulled, but I remember it being very, very slow, which is not what the show is these days, for sure. A little bit slower right now, but it's like you get that first box, they see what's in here, then it really takes off. So I really should probably figure out what the first hit I ever pulled was. All I remember about that show was that Luke made a lot of random references to Jake Delhomme out of nowhere.
Jake Delhomme.
I don't know if he was just messing with the new guy, the former Panther quarterback, but there was all sorts of random references to Jake Delhomme.
Okay. All right.
So who's going to get that college break? One spot left. We have 8 photoed authentic headliners and 12 headliners total. The first college break Nick will see, and I'm going to go ahead and say it will not be the last college break you see this show.
That'd be fantastic.
Here's this series again, guys. Take a look at this Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma, Boomer, Sooner, Speed Flex. I love Jalen Hurts' college career because he did not whine when Tua took over, right? National championship. Jalen Hurts has lost, what, like 1 or 2 games in his college career, gets benched at halftime. After the game, he celebrates with the team. He says nothing but good stuff about Tua. He comes back the next season when Tua gets hurt, wins the SEC championship for Alabama, then rightfully so transfers to Oklahoma, and then the rest is history at Oklahoma. Leader, terrific player, awesome Oklahoma lid, Jalen Hurts. Now here's that Zeke that ripped Ohio State and Cowboy Speed Flex with the black visor. Very clean. Do I find it funny that Nick is going to see his first college break before Colin in the new college format, right? Colin was broke. We had this format last series, didn't we?
He hasn't done one.
He hasn't done one yet?
No, because he only does Mondays and Tuesdays now.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, let's rub it in his face when we see him, Brian. Ha ha, Nick saw the new format before you. Eat it, Colin Rudisil.
Yeah.
That's what you get from being from Chicago and not being a Bears fan. Eagles Nation. He probably wants that Jalen Hurts, Colin Rudisil. Are we sold out, Nick?
Yes, we are.
Sold out in the college. The speed flexes in the college are sick. Let's go, says Verno. And Vern,
Set ready to roll on that one.
every single speed flex in the college is still available. We got Andrew Webb, Tyler Williams, Verno Henderson, Todd Goschalk, and Tyler Williams. Walk on college. College single number 1. Drop me a box number. By the way, I love Colin. I just, we pick on the guys we love. Good guy, Colin Rudisil. Good guy. So Andrew, Tyler, Verno, Todd, and Tyler. Let me know on a box number. First come, first serve for the college.
Yes, sir. College.
We're going to college.
Yeah.
I always find these college series names interesting because it's like study up, walk on, and I'm like, these guys did not study much in college. They certainly did not walk on much.
No, they did not.
These guys went there for one reason and one reason only: play football, baby.
Yes.
27 from Verno. Thank you, Vern. 27 coming off the ticker for the college. 27 coming up here. College. No, you got 3 spots. The bottom of it is getting cut off. Let me drag this up a little bit for you, Tyler. You do have a spot there at the bottom. Here you go, my man. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. There you are, Tyler. You had the last spot, the closure spot. You are in for 3 spots in the college. Tie.
Yeah, that might be my bad on that.
No, it's not your bad. You're good. So you're there, Tyler. 3 spots. So 27 coming up. 7 clicks on the way, guys. No 27? Oh, I stand corrected. No 27. So one more, Vern. Looks like 27 is gone. Now, I can't remember now if it wasn't on the ticker or if I just deleted it. But there is no 27. Vern does get first dibs since he called the first one. We do have 26 and 28. We got 1 through 5, 7, 9 through 12, 14 through 18, 20, 22 to 26, 28, and 30. Verno wants 25 instead. All right, thank you, Vern. 25 coming up. I call it the Richard Sherman box.
What's better than 24? 25.
No 25 in the college?
Oh, my goodness.
Third time's the charm. I thought I looked at that ticker too. My bad. All right, Vern, third time's the charm, buddy. This was not meant to be. We have 22 to 24, right, Alex?
I don't think there's 23. I'll double check.
Okay. Well, that hasn't happened in a while. Third time's the charm. We got this, Vern. We got to have it here. We have 23? So he's knocking out all the boxes that are gone. I think Verno might have called 25 last night because he called a bunch of fives in a row. Maybe it was that last quad. We forgot to take off 4 numbers, perhaps. Not sure. So that's my bad, Vern. Do apologize. Third time's the charm. It could be a speed flex type of charm. He's like, forget the speed flex. I want the Warren Moon. Give me that Warren Moon comment. I want that mooning.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's still all good to put that up on YouTube.
Let's do it. Oh yeah. It's appropriate.
Oh, okay.
It's an appropriate mooning.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do have 23, right, Alex?
23.
23 is coming up. 5, 6. I think dice roll was 7.
Correct.
7 clicks. Verno Henderson up top. Vern, you've got the Penn State, Bama, and Memphis spot. Tyler Williams, Oklahoma, USC, and Iowa. Todd has Ohio State, Nebraska, and Texas Tech. We got Andrew, Wisconsin, Arkansas, A&M. Todd has FSU, Georgia, Washington. Tyler has Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame. We got Andrew, Mississippi State, Pitt, and Purdue. And Tyler has TCU and Oklahoma State. Let's get our moon on, says Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Let's get you in those breaks, Jeff Cook. Come on now.
Here comes the big dog.
Come on, big dog. I told these guys. I warned them. Get in here before Jeff gets hungry.
Yeah.
Jeff might be getting hungry. Now, let's get started with box 23 here. 23 of 30. The Michael Jordan box. The Christian McCaffrey box.
Yeah. Say big dogs got to eat. If you scared puppies, get off the porch.
That's right. They're hungry.
That's what they want.
That's what they want. All right, the first box is a full-size authentic. I always say, Nick, Ultimate Autographs, the place where dreams come true. Nick identified this as one he wants to see. Here it is, Nick. T.J. Watt, baby.
Ooh, there we go.
The best defensive player in the NFL. Andrew Webb still on fire in the break. It's a Webb with a Watt, baby. T.J. Watt.
That's a big one right there. I mean,
My
talk about
goodness.
exactly that. Defensive player, possibly of the year already. Every time the Steelers go out there, they kind of rely on this guy for sure. So, T.J. Watt, big hit right there, and just gorgeous all the way around. That nice red on top to bottom.
Here's what I say about the Steelers. People are talking about should they start Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. I say it doesn't matter. You got T.J. Watt. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They have T.J. Watt. They have Mike Tomlin. They're going to make the playoffs. They always do. T.J. Watt's the only guy in league history to lead the NFL in sacks 3 separate occasions, 6-time Pro Bowler, most sacks in a season, most seasons leading the league in sacks. He's an absolute beast. Before that, a terrific player at Wisconsin, first-round pick by the Steelers. It has worked out, no doubt. T.J. Watt. That is terrific right there. 11 and a half sacks, by the way, in 2016. His last season with the Badgers. Terrific hit right there. Andrew Webb.
Big bang.
So, Jeff, I heard your guys are working on inventory, right? And Jeff, we're working on a 1 in 4, my man. It's gonna come soon. I promise you. No Funkos in the college, but there's stuff that's worth more than Funkos. Awesome authentics like TJ Watt. So he loves those Funkos, man. We'll get a 1 in 4 for you soon.
I'm a Funko guy myself.
Yeah, you haven't seen a 1 in 4 yet, Nick.
No, I have not.
Oh, they go bananas for the 1 in 4, especially Jeff Cook. Nice lid, Andrew. TJ Watt authentic. Awesome pick, says Todd. Yes, indeed. Quite awesome, to say the least, Mr. TJ Watt. Awesome, awesome lid. No doubt. All right, guys, what are we doing next? What are we doing next here in the room? I would say maybe more college. Let's run it back.
College, we can run it back.
We already have 2 spots taken in the next one.
Yes.
So already got 2 spots taken in the next one. We're only 5 to go in the college quad. We're now down to 19 boxes left, folks. Everybody always wants speed flexes, Nick. We have 4 speed flexes and 19 boxes. What the heck does that mean? That means that there's a better than a 20% chance at a speed flex.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
In the next box we open. That's pretty cool. I would argue the Oklahoma 6 Heisman, the more autographs we get on a helmet, the more value we get.
The more, the merrier.
That is pretty much speed flex worthy. I said it before we started the show. The 5 best hits in this series are the 4 speed flexes and the 6 autographed Heisman Oklahoma lid. The 5 best lids in this series are still left here with 19 boxes left. People are tuning in all of a sudden. We went from 11 viewers to 20.
Yeah.
More eyeballs, more heat coming up.
Double it up, share it around, share it to your friends, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the time to get it.
Do you have Jeff Cook on that order sheet yet? Jeff Cook? No Jeff Cook yet?
Not just yet, no.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeffy Poo, you gotta get in there.
Look, Jeff, you can take that Zeke lid and sell it for 5, 6, or 7 Funkos if you want. Right? You can get all the Funkos you want with the Zeke lid.
Oh, I'm sure.
You can track down the right Cowboy fans, Oklahoma or Ohio State fans, excuse me. This is what's great about this break room, Nick. You'll learn. They love to sell. They love to trade. A Cowboy lid is the most popular team ever.
Yeah.
You have no issues trading a Cowboy lid.
No.
Ohio State lid. No issues trading an Ohio State lid. Heck, Oklahoma lid. No issues trading an Oklahoma lid. Let's do the quad or double college, says Verno Henderson. Okay, let's do it. And you guys will see these are grouped by teams. For example, Oklahoma, Tyler Williams didn't get it this time, but in a double, he can get the Heisman lid and he can get the Dak Prescott both, which would be ridiculous. I know Todd has the OSU, Nebraska, Texas Tech, the Wes Welker, Texas Tech. Could be doubled up with the Ohio State Zeke lid. That's a possibility. Mississippi State and Pitt. That could be Dak Prescott and Darrelle Revis both in the same break. The Clemson spot is, let's see here. Oh my God. Clemson has LSU and Notre Dame with it. We have secondary headliners, Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors. Also, I've yet to see a Notre Dame lid. We dropped this series last night, so there's at least 4 helmets in the Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame spot. You can actually get that spot with 1 spot in the quad and get all 4 lids.
Oh my goodness.
Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Speed Flex Brian Dawkins. You haven't seen a Joe Theismann yet in the room, have you?
I have not.
You
personally.
might be a good education period for you, because that Notre Dame lid could very well be the one and only Joe Theismann. There's 2 guys to go crazy for in the room here that are not typically photoed headliners. Joe Theismann and Warren Moon. You'll find out soon why so, Nick.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll pick up on
It
all
is
the
very,
inside
very
stuff
corny.
soon.
Something I tried, and somehow it's worked with the customers. You'll get a full education on Joe, maybe very soon. I'm not guaranteeing it's Joe Theismann on that lid, or Theismann or Theismann, but there's a good chance the Notre Dame lid is Joe. A good chance of that. So orders starting to trickle in here. So we got Jeff Cook. There he is.
There we go.
The man, the myth, the legend says, let's get 2 in that quad, baby. And you know why that quad's going to fill? You'll learn this. Stay listening to me, Nick. Usually, it's 50-50 when I say something. When the other customers say something, it's about 90-10. As soon as Verno says, let's do the quad in the college, right away Jeff says, okay, I'm with you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you. 3 spots to go. Tim Brown could be Notre Dame as well, Verno. That is very, very true. Could be Kyron Williams, possibly. Could be Lou Holtz, the legendary coach.
Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Where's Lou Holtz at?
I don't know. He's an interesting guy. Could be Rudy, perhaps. Last week was the 1-year anniversary of Rudy live in studio with us.
Oh, nice.
Me and Colin took a photo with Rudy. I know Colin shared the memory on Facebook a couple days ago, and I was like, good times, Rudy in the house.
Oh, that's awesome.
So cannot wait to see what that Notre Dame lid is. 3 spots to go in the quad. That'll be 4 boxes coming up in the college.
College.
Yeah, I think I heard Funko and was sold. Jeff is like, I could sell that Zeke for 5 to 10 Funkos. Okay, all right.
Yeah, to be honest,
Depending on the Funkos.
Depending on the Funko for sure. The way the
Yeah.
Funko market is moving, you can kind of get a lot right now.
Yes.
So you can make a solid trade. For
well,
sure.
the king of the Funko is Jeff.
Yeah.
He is king of the Funko. Honestly, I'm starting to think he likes the Funko because his house is too full of helmets. It takes a lot less room for him, right?
That is true.
Funkos are only going to get more and more because I know, like, my sister's generation, she's about 8 years younger than me. They love Funkos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I think in 10, 15 years, Funkos are going to be the thing. They're easy to display.
Yeah, they'll grow.
I mean, some people have a whole room just full of them.
Yeah.
Jeff is a trendsetter. He's ahead of the game, right? He's a cool guy. He knows the Funkos are going to explode, like Alex said. He's ahead of it right now.
Yeah.
Getting ahead of the game is always the play there, Jeff Cook. Jeff knows, man. He knows.
If you got on those like mid 2000s Funkos, oh man, you're having a good old time
Like a
right
cooler
now.
bobblehead.
Yeah, I like it. Funkos are sweet.
Yeah.
Jeff is on cloud 9 after this weekend. His Georgia Bulldogs taking out #1 Texas. How about those Bulldogs, Jeff?
Oof.
I have a personal rule typically in betting, and I went against my rule, so I'm mad at myself. But if Bama or Georgia are plus money on a money line, you take them.
It's like the Chiefs.
Right, the Chiefs, same deal. Chiefs and Lions plus money. Made me a lot of money this weekend. You get the Chiefs or Lions on plus money, you take them.
Exactly, Jeff. Yeah, a lot more Funkos than helmets can fit in that man cave for sure.
Right?
Stacking them up. It is all about. It's almost like playing Tetris with your collectibles.
Yeah.
It is. It's always fun to do that.
He sent me a photo, and those helmets, his whole living room is crowded.
That's awesome.
He needs to get like a second basement in the house or something, right?
Do some digging.
Do some remodeling.
I'm convinced Jeff and definitely Craig can build a house out of helmets.
Yes. Craig, I
can build a house out of
think
helmets.
Craig is in the market for a second house, and it's just for his helmets.
Yeah.
He's got over
gonna be like
1,000.
PJ Tucker, who has a house just for his shoes.
Yeah.
Craig's going to be like that for his helmets.
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Have you met Craig yet?
No, I don't think so.
No, he was in Mexico this weekend. That's why he wasn't there in any of the shows. He's probably working right now. Plays a little bit more in the night shows usually, but you'll see him popping maybe at 3 p.m. That dude, he balls hard.
Nice.
We've called Craig is like the Tom Brady in the break room. He's the all-time great. Jeff Cook is Patrick Mahomes. Jeff Cook is currently on pace to be the best ever. He's better at this stage in his career. He's won more stuff early on than Craig did, but he's got a long way to maintain.
Fair to say, let Jeff cook.
Let Jeff cook.
Let Jeff cook.
He always cooks. He
you
always
go.
cooks. And his better half, Abby, sometimes cooks as well.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think Craig's a little afraid of him.
Craig does get intimidated by Jeff sometimes. That is true. He's an intimidating force here in the break room, Mr. Cook.
I mean, when you see someone chug along right behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
Nipping at your heels, I would be
It's one of
too.
the biggest battles in UA history. Cook
Yeah.
versus Crenshaw and Andres.
It's like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
A Royal Rumble match as a wrestling guy.
There we
Nick.
go. Oh, yeah.
Pay-per-view when those guys are at it.
Put it in Madison Square Garden. Come on.
That's right.
Put it in the garden.
So 3 spots left, guys. In case you just tuned in, which I know a few of you just tuned in because our view count keeps getting bigger and bigger
Yes.
with every minute we're on the air. 19 boxes left in the college. We still have 11 total headliners, including all 4 speed flexes, the most expensive, the most valuable helmet. Jeff is in the room right now. Get these spots before Craig also gets in.
Ooh, this guy's been a big customer lately, too.
Ooh.
Theo Cloud.
Theo Cloud in the house. I see Super Dave Harrison saying CNW, Craig never wins.
Super Dave.
So what's up, Dave Harrison? He's a headliner hunter, especially.
Nice.
What did Theo get into?
College. He's a smart guy.
Quad
Quad?
break. Quad break,
course.
yep. We
So
got
2
more
to
spots
go
right
in that
there.
quad. Thank you, Theo.
Two more.
Theo, what's your college squad? Remind us your college squad, Theo. That goes for everybody. Because I usually know most people's NFL squad. What's the college squad, everybody? I know for Jeff, it's Georgia. Verno's a Washington fan. How about the rest of you guys? Dawkins flex available. Hurts flex. The Dak Prescott 6 Heisman. Oklahoma authentic Saquon flex. The Zeke flex, like I said.
4 in the college.
4 flexes in 19 boxes. With Darrelle Revis and the 6 Heisman Oklahoma lid. That is 6 photoed headliners still available. Not to mention Darrelle Revis make it 7. Then we have all the secondary headliners left still. Like I said, 11 and 19 chance at a headliner. Somehow Welker, Neighbors, Thomas Jr., and Warren Moon are just filler hits. Joe is a Bama fan. And actually, we do have a Bama helmet in here too. You guys will see the listed teams. Alabama's one of the listed teams. I have not seen a Bama lid yet in this series. So can't wait to see what this Bama lid is.
Yeah.
Could be Devontae Smith. Could be Jalen Waddle. Could be Najee Harris. These are guys we see a lot.
Cooper,
Mark Ingram, maybe. Heisman winner.
Judy.
So Theo's a Wisconsin fan. Had to see TJ go, but any headliner would be great.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah, we have not pulled the Bama lid yet in this series, JoJo.
We'll say, Theo, we got some sick Jonathan Taylors coming soon.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So, a lot of goodies in here. Again, here's that flex Jalen Hurts. I could probably watch these videos of the Hurts and the Zeke and not get bored. I mean, I could watch this on loop and just be entranced
bring
with
it
the
around
beauty of these
town.
helmets, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, these are awesome, awesome lids. So 2 to go, I believe, in that quad. 2 spots left. Who's going to close it up? Who's all in that quad right now, Nick? Who's the list of guys in there on your
In that
running
quad
back
right
sheet?
there. We got Andrew. Oh, yeah. We got Andrew, Vern. We got David. We got Jeff in there for 2. We got Theodore in there.
Ooh.
Theo.
That's a bunch of, David and Goliath. That's a bunch of Goliaths in that break.
Oh, nice.
The Goliaths in the quad box. Who's
more
going to
spots.
join these big dogs? 2 to go there. Otherwise, we got 6 to go in the double, 6 to go in the single in the college. Let's not forget the vault. It is the Chase wheel spin today. Do have the Saquon Speed Flex on the Eagle lid. A.J. Brown, boy, the Eagles, since A.J. Brown came back, they've looked way better.
Oh, big time.
That offense has looked way, way better. A.J. Brown in the end zone this weekend, one of the best receivers in the league. Aiden Hutchinson, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Awful injury. This guy will be back with a bang.
I have that same feeling too. He's going to come back, and he's going to come back with a vengeance, even though, again, it's just a freak accident, but he's going to come back. He's going to be so explosive. It's still going to be that same mentality. And again, with a guy like Dan Campbell coaching
I love
you
Dan
up,
Campbell.
he's going to be, Aiden Hutchinson will still be a force.
Yeah. So, Hands Team Vault, attack guys in that vault. That is the Chase wheel spin today. And don't forget the practice squad. Speaking of headliner ratios, 11 and 18 chance. Still got the authentic Tony Gonzalez, George Kittle full-size rep, Adrian Peterson jersey. There's that Jalen Hurts licensed jersey, the Rod Woodson Speed Flex, the Sauce Gardner Marshall Faulk minis, and then a Jared Allen Speed Flex on the Bears. Gotta love that. So Niners, Bears, Steelers, 3 of the most popular franchises. All those lids very much available. So it's funny you mentioned needing another basement, says Jeff. The man cave is beyond full. I had to add shelving in the basement garage above the Corvette. I told Abby we're going to have to sell the vet and finish the garage and make a second man cave. Okay? I mean, do it. Imagine how much money you can get to spend in the break room by selling your Corvette.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Jeff.
That's Corvette money.
Sell that Corvette. That's good money right there. So, or you can just get yourself like, I don't know, could you rent like, I know like a storage space isn't really the best because you don't get to see it.
No.
But like, could you do some sort of like, like those kids jumping castle things? Could you put something in your backyard and just rent like something like that just to display memorabilia.
You ever see it? Either if you're a Costco guy or if you're a Sam's Club, they always have those new sheds all around there.
Yeah.
They're almost kind of like you said, almost like a treehouse in some sort of way.
Get yourself a shed for the
Yeah.
backyard.
Get yourself a nice little shed. Make sure it's nice and sturdy. You can get it built.
Make sure you can cover it in the winter for the rain and stuff, right?
100%. Make sure it's leak proof.
Uh-oh. Abby says we are not selling my vet.
Oh no.
She vetoes the selling of the Corvette. I don't know, Abby. Do I dare ask who paid for it? Was it Jeff or Abby?
These helmets don't have gas prices associated
Right?
with them, so
You don't have to pay for gas once you have the helmet.
Yeah.
There's no more paying.
I mean, I would argue that the helmet is the gas. Like that's the heat, that's the fire. I mean,
Right?
come on.
Check your email comment. LOL says Jeff. Oh boy. What do I want to know? Let's see what he's going to send me.
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, no, definitely.
That's a classic Corvette.
Again, and you're
Yeah,
asking,
look at the helmets in the garage right up top there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Ultimate Autographs boxes for days right
Again,
there.
you're asking the wrong guy. I'm gonna choose. I'm not a car guy, so I'm gonna choose the helmets. I'm gonna choose the collectibles over a car any day.
So Abby says I paid for it. It's in my name. LOL. It's not going anywhere. You already tried convincing me. Well, she's my sugar mama. So what do you think?
Oh man.
I don't want
You
to.
don't bite the hand that feeds.
I don't want to, cause any marriage issues. Although my job is to sell the helmets.
Can't drive stick.
I normally side with Abby. Usually, I might have to side with Jeff here. I might have to go with Jeff on this one.
Oh man.
6-speed, she can't drive a stick. Okay. So she wants it for display then, right? Is that a display thing there, Abby? Do you drive it, Jeff?
Oh man.
Or is it more of a display thing?
You know what's gonna happen though? Whoever closes this up is gonna win.
Yeah.
It's been sitting way too long.
2 to go.
Whenever that happens, whoever closes it up tends to win, and they win big.
What they could do is they could get one of those things on the top and drive the Corvette with the helmets on top. And everyone looks at them and they're like, you guys are driving a Corvette and you have those sick helmets?
I was kind of thinking that.
I mean, come on.
Little hood ornament is just whatever helmet you end up winning. Oh,
That'd be
man.
sick.
Oh, man.
We don't drive it often, says Abby. Okay. All right. What do you guys think? A Corvette or tons of helmets? It's a tough call. Now, I'm more of a sports fan than a car guy like you, Nick, as well. I would opt for the helmets, but that's just me.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Uh-oh. Brian says, Jeff, be careful. Don't make the wife mad. Brian has probably good advice. But Jeff would say what Mike Gundy would say. I'm a man. I'm 38. Jeff Cook says. I do what I want, is Jeff's thought. Who's going to join these guys? Brian Maresca, a known sniper. He sniped a Tom Brady in a high roller, I believe, last month. He's going to get in here and try to snipe that lid in the college. Or are Jeff or Andrew perhaps going to sweeten the pot and give themselves better odds there in that quad box? I've
already been experiencing that. The sniping, the person that gets in there last, first person luck, the first customer luck has been already been shown to me too. So it's a real thing. Already being here for a couple days.
We call it the closer magic. The last spot.
Yes.
Closer magic, and we have box number mojo.
Always be closing.
Always be closing, guys. It is easy to close. There's one spot left now. Someone got in here. Don't worry, I've worked the last few days in getting the helmets out of the she cave, so she's happy. Okay, there we go. Good job, Jeff. You see that, Abby? He's helping you out.
Oh, that was close. It could have been.
Jim Stasic.
It's his first order, too. First time.
What's up, Jim? Getting in that quad box. One spot to go now. We are on the doorstep of closing up the college. 4 speed flexes left. The most expensive helmets in the break room. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Brian Dawkins, and of course, that Ezekiel Elliott, Cowboys, Ohio State, Rip Speed Flex. Where in the world is Kyle Davis, Alex?
That's what I'm wondering.
Kyle, there's an Ohio State lid out there. It's Zeke on the Speed Flex. Have you heard the Kyle Davis stories, Nick?
I don't believe so.
He's a big Buckeye fan.
Okay.
And he said he's going to burn the Michigan helmet he won in the break room. We have not gotten the video yet. So we're not sure if the burning will actually happen. But he's definitely a huge Ohio State fan.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for sure. The burning of it it hurt my heart a little bit. I know the fandom can drive people wild. That's exactly right.
College football especially.
That's true too.
The Bama Auburn fans, Michigan Ohio State, those rivalries are different.
If you literally got it, if you got the money to do it, that's the goal. Go ahead, do it as you please. No, I can't stop you. No one can stop you. You got the power.
Abby says, "You've worked. I spent 2 days labeling and putting them in a spreadsheet. You just moved them from one room into the garage." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? Let's call it a teamwork. You guys have both worked together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Maybe Abby gets in the break herself and snags another helmet here. Abby Cook. Waiting on an Abby order to join her husband, right? So one lone spot left. One lone spot left after Jim got in here. 22 people watching across all 3 platforms. Who's going to get that college quad? Who's going to get a speed flex?
Abby should get it.
Abby should get it, yeah. I will say in the history of the break room, Alex, the wife has beaten the husband more times head to head. Whenever there's a husband-wife matchup in a break, I fear for the man. Because the ladies usually take the lids.
It's a lose-lose for the guy. Even if he wins, he's sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, if he beats the wife in a break, we put him on the couch. That's the rules here.
You can snuggle the helmet, though. Snuggle that lid.
That is true. You do bring up a good point there. You can snuggle the helmet for sure.
Like I said, that was Jim's first order with us with Ultimate Autograph. So there you go.
What's up, Jim? I think Jim, by the way, I believe is the guy that has ordered in the past. I'm guessing he wanted to get that 10% off. Just so you know, Jim, the Signature Club Rewards program, when you get a new order, it does start over. The only time I would recommend getting a new account is only if you're already GOAT status. Otherwise, you do lose out on a lot of these perks the more you order. So, Abby's gotten more speed flexes than I have, says Jeff. Okay, well, get in here, Abby. Make your move, Abby Cook. We have Gerard getting in.
Yep, and that'll close up.
And that'll close it up. Thank you, Gerard Brennan. So I don't think Monday's winnings have gone out yet. I know we are hiring more help. I know one of our guys that did shipping currently is not with us right now. So we are doing more Monday, Wednesday, Friday shipping again for now, for at least a couple weeks. We'll get back to Monday through Friday soon. But I'm guessing Monday's winnings are shipping out this afternoon, Mr. Columns. So we are sold out in the quad. The quad is coming up. We are hashtag sold out.
Nice.
Quad box coming up here. So I'll put this in the chat. College quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. And Nick's got the list ready. We got Andrew Webb in
Also
here.
over there.
Verno Henderson, David Harrison, Jeff Cook, Theodore Cloud, Jim Stasic, and Gerard Brennan here. Walk-on college quad box. Walking into some fire helmets, that's for sure. Fire in the house.
Fire.
All right, Verno's got some numbers for us. Thank you, Vern. Verno's got 4, 12, 22, and 28. All right, so 4 coming off my ticker. Tom Brady, 12 coming off the ticker. 22, the Emmitt Smith box coming off as well. And then 28. Awesome. Sweet. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun. This will really give us an indication of where we stand in here, right? Will give us a good indication of where we stand in the college. Good luck, folks. Thank you, Gerard, for the close. Good luck, everybody. Let's see that heat coming up
Like I
here
said, we
in the
got
college.
a ton of names, so this is gonna be fantastic.
Right?
4 cracks at it. Oh, this will be great.
The quad boxes are my favorite. I love the quad boxes. You cannot beat a quad box. It is the most fun we have here in the break room. All right.
I mean, when you got opportunities for double up, triple up, even exactly that, you could quadruple.
You could
in
quadruple
one spot.
up.
I'll take that every single time.
7 clicks. We got David, headliner Harrison in here. David got in this break. What's up, Dave? Good to have Dave in the break. He got in here as well. So David's got the top spot, which is Penn State, Bama, and Memphis. Jim's got the Oklahoma spot, USC and Iowa. A good spot to be for Jimbo, of course.
Again, yeah.
Got the 6 Heisman Oklahoma lid and the Hertz Speed Flex as well. Then we got ourselves Gerard in the OSU, Nebraska, Texas Tech spot. Verno's got Wisconsin, Arkansas, A&M. We got ourselves Theodore in the FSU, Georgia, Washington, Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame for Jeff Cook, which, by the way, all of those helmets still out there. Mississippi State, Pitt, and Purdue for Andrew. And Jeff has TCU and Oklahoma State. Good luck, gentlemen. Plenty of heat coming up in the walk-on college quad box. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun.
So exciting.
Let's go. It's his first quad box for Nick.
Yes.
You sound like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Excited.
I was trying to do the what's his name from Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
that's
one.
What I was trying to. So exciting.
Full-size rep coming up. Full-size replica helmets. Not one of those speed flexes, but I'm sure it's going to be a clean-looking lid. Boy, another Arkansas. Woo pig, baby. Steve Atwater, the Hall of Fame defensive back for the Denver Broncos. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Before all that, a star with the Hogs. Verno Henderson, box number mojo, Steve Atwater. There we go, Vern.
There.
Very nice.
Steve Atwater, I'd always associate him just hard hitting guy, different breed. You couldn't really play in this type of day right now, just the way that you throw so many penalties. But yeah,
well, the rule changes because of guys like this. One of the guys that led to those changes, 8-time Pro Bowler in the NFL. He was a 2-time first-team All-SWC guy back in his Arkansas days. First-round pick. Nice-looking lid right there, Verno Henderson.
Oh, nice.
I used to cover college sports in Arkansas, and they are very, very passionate about their Razorbacks.
Oh, nice.
It's like a religion there for Hog fans.
You would think so. You would hope so.
Verno Henderson, good start, buddy. Steve Atwater. Way to go, Vern. Woo, Pig Suey. Razorback. Mr. Jeff Cook.
Suey.
Jeff is a Georgia guy. Georgia Bulldogs. So I went into this box saying there's 11 and 19 chance at a headliner. It's now 11 and 18. The ratio's getting better and better and better with each box.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
I mean, unless you're Verno Henderson, if you're watching this, I guess maybe if you're a guy that's in the break and lost, maybe you're upset. But really, for the guys watching at home, you want to see the fillers go because the ratios of the headliners are getting better.
Yeah.
And the people watching more and more, every single minute we're on here, Nick, more viewers, up to 27 right now across all 3 platforms.
Love it. It's a solid number.
Hakuna Matata. It's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
What's up, Vern? Hakuna Matata. That's my favorite Disney animated movie, Vern. Lion King. Box 12 is next. The great quarterback number. 12's Brady, Rogers, Staubach, Bradshaw, Sunshine from Remember the Titans. It's a good number.
Yeah.
Another full-size rep, though. It will not be a photoed headliner because all the photoed headliners are authentic. It's a good one, though. Let Jeff Cook. How about Brian Thomas Jr.? He was the number 2 to Malik Neighbors. Terrific college career. It's kind of like, in some ways, the Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, right? Somebody had to be 2. This guy was great there, great with the Jaguars. He'll be a contender for Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. full-size rep, LSU lid, Jeff Cook, Brian Thomas Jr.
I didn't see a ton of his time at LSU, but right now, seeing him in Jacksonville, some guys you just look at and they just get it. They get how to be an NFL wide receiver. And right now, it looks like Brian Thomas Jr. is exactly that. He
He's
just
so
gets
good.
it.
He is so good. And he might become Trevor Lawrence's number one guy.
It's looking like
seriously.
it. He's slowly but surely becoming that number one target. If Gabe Davis keeps dropping touchdowns, it'll open the door wide open for this guy, and he will not give it back. I guarantee
Davis
that.
is not very consistent.
No.
That's his issue right here. What's up, Sean Blasco? We are out here chasing names. That's what we're doing here in the break room. That was a secondary headliner, but not a photo headliner. Still a bunch of these names lurking. I did tell Jeff there's Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., LSU spot. There's a Brian Dawkins Clemson spot, Speed Flex, and we have yet to see the Notre Dame lid. So Jeff could get 3 helmets with that spot potentially in this break. So keep it rolling, Jeff. The man cave gets bigger, and with each helmet he wins, we get closer to selling that Corvette. That's right. Sorry, Abby.
Inch by inch, brick by brick.
Right?
That's how you get there.
That's how we do it. What do we got coming up here next? Uh-oh, it's another full-size rep, which means the photo to headliner ratios getting better and better and better. Is this what I think this is? Oh, man, is this... Actually, I don't even think it's Neighbors. What do we got here on this one? Let me see the card. It's an LSU lid.
It's an alternate to the ones I've seen.
It's an alternate white lid. You know what this one is, Alex? I don't think it's Neighbors.
Number 66.
Yeah, let me actually do the QR code here because the sticker might have fallen on this one.
Oh.
Now let's do the QR code. If that's how we always say Beckett QR code. Let's see what we got here. Beckett authentication. We got ourselves Alan Faneca, the Steeler great offensive lineman,
Nice.
Pro Football Hall of Famer, Jeff Cook. How about Alan Faneca on the rep? And that, by the way, is not a headliner. The ratio's getting better and better and better. Jeff Cook continuing to cook. The white LSU lid, different. It's nice. Very, very nice on the Faneca.
Nice. Big one right there. Always a big fan. I used to play offensive lineman, so you got a shout out to the big guys.
Oh, did you in high school?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my entire football
Did you
career.
pancake people, Nick?
I tried to when I could.
Okay. You seem a little small for an offensive lineman.
I was. We were a smaller school. I was almost like, I had the quicker feet. That was my big.
The more
big,
you know. Yeah, not Neighbors. It's Alan Faneca, which means that Malik Neighbors is still out there, guys. A nice get for Jeff Cook.
Big time.
Alan Faneca. Something about those Steelers offensive linemen, those centers, they're really good. I mean, Pittsburgh always has a good run game, always has a good defense.
They have a nose
Got
for a
Steeler TJ Watt.
Yeah.
And we got ourselves Alan Faneca here.
They have a nice little scouting system up there over in Pittsburgh.
I am noticing a trend here for this college series, last night and today. We have not pulled a single speed flex yet.
Ooh.
We have skipped every single speed flex in the college, guys. There's one more box in this quad, but after this quad, we'll be down to just 15 boxes left and potentially 4 speed flexes left. That's not a ratio we get often, and this right here is definitely not a speed flex. It is not heavy enough to be a flex. So box 28 coming up. Called out by Verno Henderson here in the quad. In fact, not only a flex, it's not even an authentic helmet. So all the photoed headliners survived the quad box. Okay, no Theismann story, at least not yet, Alex. We got Sam Hartman, Notre Dame quarterback. That is a nice looking lid right there. Jeff Cook got 3 of them in that break. Brian Thomas Jr., Alan Faneca rep, and now Sam Hartman rep. So I told you that spot, Jeff, was a hot spot to be in. You went 3 for 4, my man. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That is an awesome, exactly that. If you anytime you could double, even triple up, that's a fantastic opportunity
Right?
there.
So Sam Hartman currently quarterback for the Commanders, actually, with
That's
the injuries.
Third string
Quarterback. Although if Daniels doesn't play, he might be the second string at the moment. We'll see.
Might be the third string quarterback, but first string on his hair. My goodness, what a head of
got
hair
good
that
hair.
guy has.
He was a second team All ACC guy in 2021. Wake Forest star, played with Notre Dame last season. Very, very solid quarterback, Sam Hartman. He looks good. You're right. He's got the beard and the hair, looking good. Oh, his birthday is one day before mine, July 29th. What's crazy is I traded a Neighbors to a Giant fan for Peyton, says Verno Henderson. That is, they love Malik Neighbors. Let's get that Neighbors still available in this series. 15 boxes left. And, oh my God, we have 10 headliners in 15 boxes, guys. It's a 2 in 3 chance at a headliner. 10 headliners in 15 boxes in college. You might experience your first chase, Nick.
That would be very fun.
It could be a chase coming up here in the college, my man. Sam Hartman. Very, very nice for Jeff Cook. I mean, with the college being hot, I know we were talking about black and blue. Is that college built, Alex?
It is built. We're just waiting on the graphic.
Okay.
I can let Jessica know to make that
Yeah.
first priority if need be.
And that's the one you said with Mahomes?
Oh yeah, there's Mahomes Speed Flex.
Okay.
There's a couple custom Speed Flexes. There's potentially a great LSU quarterback not named Joe Burrow.
Ooh. Okay. Is it a Heisman winner? A very recent Heisman winner?
It's a very recent Heisman winner.
Yeah, why don't you let her know? Now, this is working. The college is hot. I don't see why we shouldn't run into another college series. Maybe as soon as the 3 p.m. show, if that graphic is ready. So, guys, I will definitely give you guys no-brainer advice. Run it back. And we're going to do that already. 2 spots taken in the quad. Only 2 spots to go in that double for the college. And then we have 6 to go in the single. So we are cooking in the college. All sorts of Jeff puns intended.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking Nick's about to get his first chase.
Yeah, I think so as well. And you can see Andrew Webb, 118. Sean Blasco, 118. David Harrison, 119. Theo Cloud, 120. You ready, Nick?
Oh, absolutely.
He's ready, baby. He is ready.
That's the thing. When we're doing these quads and these guys start seeing a lot of reps come out, they're like, oh, man, I need to start getting into the next break.
Let me get in here. Quick reminder, guys, 15 boxes left. We have 7 photoed authentic headliners left. Dak Prescott, Oklahoma, 6 Heisman, Darrelle Revis, and more importantly, the 4 speed flexes. Zeke, ripped, Cowboys, Ohio State flex, Brian Dawkins flex, Saquon Barkley flex, and the Jalen Hurts speed flex. All available in the walk-on college helmet series. We are catching fire in the college.
Only 2 to go in the double.
Yep.
So let's get that knocked out. Actually, I just refreshed. Sold out in the double.
Just like that. That's how it happens.
That's
There we
how it
go.
goes. It goes fast. Orders coming in hot.
David Harrison looking like he closed it out.
He's a headliner hunter, Mr. David.
Of course.
I have that helmet, Verno. Top 3 helmet I own for sure, says Sean Blasco. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job here in the break room this afternoon. Non-stop heat, just the way we like it. So I'll go ahead and put this in the chat. I know Nick is getting that finalized. But college double, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve for that college double. Who's got the numbers? College double number 1. All right, Verno wants 5 and 30. Thank you, Vern. 5 coming off the ticker. 30 as well. 5 and 30. So Andrew Webb, Verno Henderson, Andrew Webb, Sean Blasco, Theodore Cloud, and David Harrison in here.
Do you have 30? We do not have 5. I can give you a quick rundown.
Yeah, I don't know if something funky happened with that ticker, but go ahead, Alex.
So we got 1 through 3,
1 through 3,
7,
7.
9 to 11.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
16 to 18.
Okay, so no 15.
No 15.
Okay.
20.
Yep.
24.
26.
26, and then now he just called 30.
Okay. So that ticker is right. The only one that actually was not right was 5. So everything on that ticker is now 100% updated, 100% confirmed. And also, Alex, 14 boxes left, about to be 13 left. About to be 13 boxes left after this next one. Vern wants 3, Alex. So 3 is good. So the final 13 boxes are on the ticker, guys. That is it for the series.
So that's 2 quads, 2 doubles, and a single.
That's it. We get it knocked out just like that. So 3 and 30. Thank you, Vern. Walk-on college double coming up. Double the boxes, double the fun on the way here. 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. All right, Verno Henderson up top. Vern has the Penn State, Bama, and Memphis spot. Sean has the Oklahoma, USC, and Iowa spot. Theodore Cloud in the Ohio State, Nebraska, Texas Tech. David Harrison, Wisconsin, Arkansas, A&M. Andrew Webb, FSU, Georgia, Washington. David's got Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame. Theodore, Mississippi State, Pitt, and Purdue. And Andrew, TCU, and Okie State here in the first double here in the college. 4 flexes still out there, guys. Will we be flexing here in this double box, perhaps? We'll start with 3. Nick is already ready to flex.
There we go.
Flex on him, Nick.
Come on.
Box 3. What do we got here? Well, this time it's definitely an authentic. Definitely a full-size authentic.
Speed flex.
Is it a speed flex? It is a speed flex. How about box number mojo, Verno Henderson? Saquon
Yes.
Barkley, baby.
Yes.
Penn State lid.
Yes.
I believe the number 2 overall pick, right, Alex? Out of Penn State?
I think that sounds
I
right.
think he was 2 overall, Saquon Barkley. He's a top 5 running back when healthy, offensive rookie of the year, Pro Bowler, currently 3rd in the league in rush yards, I believe. Saquon Barkley, 2nd overall in 2018. He was a 2-time Big Ten MVP, an All-American, Paul Hornung Award winner, all sorts of accolades. Saquon Barkley, great pass catcher, great runner, great speed flex. Verno Henderson.
Just got done torching his former team this past Sunday.
Got me those fantasy points.
Sure,
big
you only
time.
love that.
I was mad about the tush push, though. Too many tush pushes.
That video from Hard Knocks will go down in infamy of the I will
Dumb.
lose sleep of if I don't get Saquon back. And sure enough, doesn't get Saquon
Yeah,
back.
dumb. I know we talk about, like, okay, running back's not as important as it used to be. He was the best player on that team.
Oh, yes.
I don't care what position you play.
Everything
You
ran
get
through
rid
him.
of your best player. That whole offense went through Saquon. You see what the Giants are without Saquon. They're
Yeah.
nothing. You see what the Eagles are with Saquon. They're better. On
time.
offense, at least. He can't play defense, but on offense,
We've
they're
been talking
better.
a lot about how good Derrick Henry's been. If Saquon got the same amount of touches and they didn't have the tush push, exactly the same. I mean, he's
Right.
on pace for 1,800 yards. He's got 4 less touchdowns than Derrick Henry. How many
Yeah.
has Jalen Hurts stolen?
A lot. I'm not happy about it, Alex. I have either Saquon or Derrick Henry or both on every team I have.
And they, I
It's
mean,
2 guys I believe in big time.
you would argue even more mouths to feed on the Eagles too. So
Right.
between Devonta and AJ Brown, and also which one more thing, one more added salt in the wound for any Giants fans. He also outgained all his yards were more than the Giants down the entire day.
Yeah, I know. But good news for Giant fans, Malik Neighbors still in the series.
Oh, yeah.
So something good to smile about for Giant fans.
Big time.
Come and get that Neighbors lid.
That's still the bright side for sure. Malik Neighbors is going to be fun.
Yeah, torch them Giants as Verno fans were burning his jersey. Yeah, and he put it on him.
Excessive.
That's
Very
that's
excessive.
insane.
I mean, like if you're Saquon and they're trying to give you less money than you deserve, I would leave too.
I'm never
Yeah.
going to blame a running back for leaving and getting money.
Yeah,
Running backs get paid not very much anymore compared to other positions.
And
Go and get your bag.
Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, two guys that left in the offseason. They're worth every penny and then some.
Yeah.
And then some for both.
And he's familiar with the area, obviously right there. Boom, Penn State, right by Philadelphia.
Right?
Yep.
Don't blame the player, says Verno.
Yep.
Blame management. Burn your tickets.
Every single time.
Burn those tickets,
Yep.
Giant fans. Saquon Barkley speed flex for Verno Henderson. Beautiful.
Big one.
Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful. Vern.
And I like
Awesome
that
flex.
it's like obviously there's no Penn State the is it a cougar? I'm sorry, is it
I don't think
It's a Nittany Lion.
is it a lion? So there's not
Yeah.
on this one. So it's just the
I
just
think
the
that's
auto.
how all their
That's how the
helmets
Penn
are, I
State's
think.
helmets are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just white, very traditional. You know what Penn State looks
Yeah.
like. You know it when you see it.
Yeah. So you're just highlighting the autograph. That's
Right.
the mainstay. That's what you want.
Box 30 of 30 next. And if you're a Saquon fan, there's a Saquon Speed Flex in the vault and a Saquon Speed Flex in the diamonds. So there's plenty more Saquon in the break room.
Plenty
Speaking
of Saquon to go
of-
around.
Speaking of speed flexes, you ready?
no, back to
it's
back.
it's heavy. We're going back to back. We're flexing. How about Saquon's quarterback? He's my quarterback.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma. Hydro Speed Flex. Sean Blasco. How about it, Sean?
Is that one spot?
One spot. Jalen Hurts Flex. And this is worth around $1,000 ish. Sean got it for how much? Less than $200.
144. That's times 10.
Right? Times 10, give or take in value. Sean Blasco. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. Jalen Hurts. Awesome hit. The Oklahoma Flex. It's terrific, baby.
Yeah.
Sean says, let's go. Thank you, Vern. Let's go indeed. On the Jalen Hurts Speed Flex with the black visor. Jalen Hurts was good at Alabama. At Oklahoma, he became much better as a passer. I still have memories of that Super Bowl against the Chiefs. His passing display in that Super Bowl.
Disgusting.
It was one of the best games I've ever seen a quarterback play. Even in a loss, Jalen Hurts was ridiculous.
Yeah.
When he's healthy, by the way, 2 years ago, healthy, runner-up to MVP. Last year, before the injuries, he was a top 2 or 3 MVP candidate. You get this guy healthy, you get his receivers healthy, he's right around the top 5 quarterback in the league, Jalen Hurts. So awesome hit, Sean. Speed flex on Hurts.
Yeah, you were just saying this. You were loving how you can just watch it on the little disc right there. That's the only way you're going to be able to watch it now, just on the replay of that. So that's
Right.
going to Sean. Nice one right there.
Mr. Blasco in the house.
Nice.
Sean. Love that, my man. Love that a lot.
Yeah, he's better than how he's playing this year. Like you said, doesn't help with the receivers
Some
being hurt.
turnovers, which are weird.
Yeah, and it doesn't help when your coach acts like a child.
His coach is a child. Jalen is actually the most mature guy on that team
He is.
because his coach. If fans yell at you, send Big Dom after them.
Yeah.
And you got a guy for that.
Our Dom?
Yeah, right.
Our Big
Not,
Dom
not,
here?
not our Dom. Our Dom might get beat up. Send the actual Big Dom.
Everyone's got a big down.
Right. So.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Wow, nice, Sean. We ate, bro, says Verno. Are we Eagle fans now? Nah, just kidding. And Sean says, LMAO, I don't think we have a choice.
On the bright side, there's still 2 speed flexes out there.
Yeah, Zeke's still out there.
Yeah.
And Brian Dawkins still out there, guys. 13 boxes left.
Plus the Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, secondary headliner. Oklahoma 6 Heisman on that lid.
That's kind of an underrated one right
I
now.
know Abby Cook is out there. Abby's a big Baker Mayfield fan.
Yeah.
One of the autographs on that Oklahoma Heisman lid, which, by the way, Sean Blasco. Sean's a Bucks fan. Sean, look at this Baker Mayfield. You can see it right there.
Is Tyler on there?
I'm sorry. Cook likes the baker?
Oh, yeah.
That's I mean,
Yeah.
Cook likes bake. I mean, come on.
Cook likes to bake.
I mean, there you
Right?
go. Come on.
How have I
Come
I love corny jokes, Nick, and I
Oh.
have.
I'll set him up and you can spike it all day.
Let's do it. I do play volleyball on Wednesdays.
There
for
we
our
go.
timing.
Let's go.
I like this guy already, Alex.
Let's
I like
go.
this guy already. But I was gonna say, Baker Mayfield is on that helmet. Kyler Murray,
Is he a
Yeah.
Heisman winner?
yeah,
I would
2018,
say
right?
He should be on there.
No,
right?
he's on there. It's the 18
Yeah.
Heisman. Kyler Murray's
I'm
right
a
there.
Kyler believer still. I think
Right?
he hasn't had the best coaching in his career, like Cliff Kingsbury. As you can see now, way better as an OC than a head coach.
That
Very
touchdown run
true.
against the Chargers,
Oh,
electric.
yeah.
So actually,
was the
Kyler
highlight of
is
that
on
game,
that
yeah.
lid. So is Baker Mayfield. I think it's Jason White. I believe Billy Sims is right there. So that's 6 Heisman on that lid. 3 quarterbacks at least, and 2 quarterbacks we all know, Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. So that's actually a really good lid for Sean Blasco, a really good lid for the Cooks. I'm treating that as a speed flex. It's like the same as a
6
speed
Heisman?
flex. 6 Heisman,
Yeah.
6 autographs with the
yeah.
Heisman inscription. That's as good as a speed flex on that one. Baker Mayfield, NFL leader in passing touchdowns this year.
Really?
The Big Show.
If they end up winning the division with the injuries that they have now, you can make the argument MVP for
MVP, he's in that discussion, Baker
I was
Mayfield.
saying he got snubbed for comeback player of the year last year. I thought he deserved it for sure.
Oh, he was a Pro
They gotta
Bowler, more than
define the
4,000
award.
yards.
They do.
Is it you come back from injury or come back from being bad? I need to
Right?
know, I need to know what the
Yeah.
qualifications
I think
are.
they finally did.
Or
They said
didn't
Sam
Flacco
Darnold is
get it?
not. Yes, Flacco did get
So
it.
is
Yeah,
that-
because Flacco hadn't played in a couple years.
Yeah.
What did he come back from? Not playing?
Yeah, just the
He was
couch.
just like a backup for the Jets.
Yeah.
and, like a couple other teams.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess if you leave the Jets and you leave Cleveland,
That-
things get
Yeah,
better.
That's why Sam Darnold should get it. He
Right?
Came back from the Panthers and the Jets.
Oh my
Is he the
goodness.
front runner? I thought he was
I don't
the
think.
front
I don't
runner.
think he's actually. I don't think he's qualified. I don't think he's.
I don't know how
I
they
don't think
do
he's
it.
eligible.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll give it to Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah,
He
he
might
got
have to
shot.
now. The healthiest receiver on the Niners.
I know. I
is the guy
saw.
That got shot.
I saw the graphic. That is crazy. So I would.
the
I'll,
49ers.
it is crazy.
That's- yeah.
So the Zeke lid is still out there, guys. I personally think the Zeke is the best one in the series, just because it's a rip speed flex.
Yeah.
And his college career, definitely a Hall of Famer
Yeah, as crazy
in
as it is,
college.
He's the best college player out of the flexes.
I think so. Yeah, Brian Dawkins in college. Saquon was really good, but I think Zeke was better.
Yeah.
I think, Hurts was really good. Zeke was better in college. Zeke led the NFL in rushing yards 2 seasons. You
Yeah.
can't take that away from him. I mean, he might be past his
I
prime.
think he's still gonna get 10K.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not too far off. I
He'll
think
be
he's at 8,000
borderline
maybe.
pro Hall of Fame,
Plays
definitely
3-4
college
years,
Hall of
something.
Fame. I mean, got to get a better offensive line, ironically. Dallas,
Yeah.
ironically now, all of a sudden, batted D-line, batted O-line.
Jerry said he's saving him. They're saving Zeke for later in the season.
Jerry loves Zeke. He does love
does.
Zeke.
Love some Zeke.
So that's Zeke 21 on that one, not 15 Zeke. So
Maybe
let's
he'll
attack,
open up the
guys.
pocketbook and open and love him some Micah Parsons, but we'll see on that.
All
I
right.
hope he does it and Ryan Poles opens up his
That
channel.
would be great.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
4 to go in that college single, guys. And we got 6 to go in that college quad. So, I mean, I would run it back. I know we pulled 2 flexes, but there's still...
The best one's still out there.
Zeke is the best flex. We have the 6 Heisman, Oklahoma. Speaking of Cowboys, we got Dak Prescott. Kind of funny, we have Jalen Hurts and his running back Saquon. We have Zeke and his quarterback Dak Prescott. We have a Darrell Revis, which that pit lid is one of my favorite helmets we get in the break room. And then we still have secondary headliners Wes Welker, Malik Neighbors, secondary headliner. And then Verno Henderson, your Washington guy, could have a mooning Warren Moon. I'm looking at the board. 5, 8 headliners in the final 13 boxes, guys, in the college. 8 in 13 chance. Let's run it back. Verno says, I think the Jets are a New York Ponzi scheme. Might be. Might be. I mean, I know, still a lot of season to go, but I know we talked about it. Alex, you and I made our predictions, and you were heavy on the Jets. I was like, their roster is good enough to make the playoffs, but the Jets are always going to jet. Something
Yeah.
always happens. They are a mess there in New York. Aaron Rodgers, I would say, is clearly past his prime. One of the all-time great quarterbacks. Even as a Bear fan, he owns us. He's awesome. But sometimes Father Time does catch up.
Yeah, and that is just on one leg right now, so it's not
Injured
doesn't help
too.
him.
Does not help him. So
You can take all the experimental things that he needs to, and all the surgeries. That's an Achilles tear. At that age, it's gonna wear on you no matter what. So
not everyone's Brady.
That's
Brady
true.
was healthy that whole time.
Brady was ACL.
Yeah, but that was much younger.
Yeah,
Much
KD
younger.
is the anomaly for Achilles.
Yeah.
Katie still just does what he does.
That's crazy.
Well, and Peterson, of course, who have in the practice squad.
Yeah.
He was different. So I'm going to drop that link in for the college single. 4 spots left. Walk-on college single. Here you guys go. Here's that link. I'll drop in the link for the quad. 4 spots left. College single. I don't see why we shouldn't run this back. I mean, Verno wants the Warren Moon. He was just in here. Sean wants the Baker Mayfield. The Cooks want Mayfield. Everybody wants the Ohio State Cowboys flex. So I would say not much has changed, right?
Back.
So let's attack that college.
Yes.
And here's the quad link I'll drop in next. This is the quad, 6 to go. So here's the college quad. 6 spots left. And don't forget the vault. That is the chase. If you guys want to get a chase wheel spin, that's the vault. Otherwise, guys, let's take a peek at the break page. What could we knock out this show? I would say probably the best better to break would be the college single, 4 left.
Yep.
That one I think will happen. We'll go to at least 2 o'clock. It's 1:40. If the breaks are hot, we'll keep going. But if the breaks are not hot, we'll hop off in 20 minutes and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. 4 spots, $72 a spot, 8 headliners and 13 boxes, 2 speed flexes. This college single is going to break the show. After that, it's up to you guys. We are kind of open.
Oh, yeah.
So I would recommend the vault. It is the chase wheel spin. Again, you have a Saquon Barkley flex, the most expensive helmet, the speed flex. A.J. Brown authentic, double up in the NFC East. We got an Aiden Hutchinson authentic. Then we got ourselves also in here, Trayvon Diggs secondary headliner. And then we got ourselves also available the $300 vault key still in here for the vault. Also, the practice squad is one I would recommend. Now, we have just 18 boxes left. Again, Speedflex helmets are typically worth about $600 to $700 unautographed. We got 2 flexes in here, autographed with inscriptions. Jared Allen, the 136 sacks. Rod Woodson, NFL Top 100 team. Got a Tony Gonzalez authentic. A pretty rare autograph in the room. The best tight end of all time. George Kittle, the best tight end right now. We have a Jalen Hurts licensed jersey. We got the helmet. Let's get the jersey next. The tush push. Sauce Gardner mini. Marshall Faulk mini. A lot of goodies left in here. In fact, Frank Gore, Steve Largent, and Michael Vick, secondary headliners. 11 headliners total and 18 in the practice squad.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez on the Kansas City lid. That's nice. It's a nice looking one. I know.
I think it's kind of
being a Chiefs fan yourself, so
the best tight end of all time. Like, you can make a case for Travis Kelce. You can make a case for Gronk, Gates. I kind of lean Kelce and Gonzalez are my top 2 because I look at the longevity. Like, I think Gronk in his prime, probably the most talented, but he didn't do it for as long.
No.
So I think Gonzalez has the cumulative stats. I think Kelce has that postseason pedigree. It's not Gonzalez's fault he wasn't in the postseason, but those are probably my top 2, Tony G and Travis Kelce.
I would throw in Jimmy Graham, too.
He was good.
He was a solid.
He was real good.
That longevity thing, that would probably take away from him a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he argued he was trying to get the money that he was trying to get, but he couldn't because he was considered a tight end. So he kind of broke that mold and just was the trailblazer there with tight ends trying to get paid for that very reason.
Money.
But,
Jason Witten's really good. Shannon Sharp. But we don't get a lot of Tony Gonzalez. Not a lot of chances of Tony G, especially for less than $50 for an authentic.
Oh yeah,
that is a steal there in the practice squad.
Seems like a really cool guy too. Again, from all the media stuff.
Yeah,
that he does.
he's awesome, Tony G.
Yeah.
So for now, let's concentrate on that college single first, though. $72. That Zeke flex, that one will definitely go for well over $1,000. Probably in that $1,000 to $1,500 range. You get this for $72. It's either a perfect centerpiece item for the man cave or she shed, or it's the perfect trade item because there's a abundance of Dallas Cowboy fans, abundance of Ohio State fans that will trade for that Zeke lid. $72 for that one is ridiculous. In fact, even if it's a rep, Malik Neighbors for $72. We get a Dak Prescott for $72. I mean, they're paying him what, like $60 million. $72. 6 Heisman, Oklahoma, $72. That's ridiculous, man. Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield both on that lid. The 6 Heisman Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, Andrew Webb, I see right now. You got all 6 spots right now. I would just buy it out.
Andrew has 6 in the college single.
Yep. 6 in the college single. You don't want to get sniped, man. At this point, you're probably better off just buying it out.
Yeah, Nick, something I always recommend to the customers, in an 8-spot break, if you have 6 or more, you might as well get all 8. That's usually my kind of number, 6 or more, because you're already so far invested. You might as well get all 8 spots and guarantee the win.
Yeah,
it is a dangerous game you play. Now, there's a guy that I know in our break room, one of our most amazing people in the room, Scott Deans. He, Alex, does not care so much about winning. He wants to have fun.
Yeah.
So he likes having 6 or 7 and getting one person in the break with him. Last night that happened with him in a licensed jersey break, he had 7 spots. Carol Daly had 1 spot, and Carol got the Jalen Brunson jersey.
That could be the case here. We got Vern in there as well. So Andrew's got 6, Vern's got 1.
Vern just got in.
We need
Okay.
one more for the walk-on, just single spot.
1 spot to go. College single. That break will happen this program.
Yes, indeedy.
And then we will see what else we can knock out this show. Only 13 boxes left in the college, guys. 13 boxes left. It's been a terrific chase. A terrific time here in the break. Brendan, minis available. 5 boxes left. 2 headliners left, my man. Michael Irvin and Warren Moon. 2 and 5 chance at a photoed headliner. That's pretty good, I would say.
Oh, yeah. And just like that, signed, sealed, delivered, ready to roll on the singles.
Who closed it, Andrew?
Yes, he did.
What's up, Mr. Webb? Andrew Webb in the house. Andrew Webb, I believe, is a Texas Tech fan. Is that right, Andrew? There is a Wes Welker, Texas Tech secondary headliner in this series. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew. I believe he's a Texas Tech fan. Didn't realize I had 4 spots before my order, or I would have filled it. No problem, Andrew. Are you a Tech guy, my man? College single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I don't know why I think he's Texas Tech, because I know he's from Texas. A Ranger fan, Cowboy fan. Probably a fan of that Zeke lid as well. So if you're in that break, drop me a box number here, guys. College single, Andrew Webb and Verno Henderson. Oh, Longhorn. My bad. I apologize. He says, I'm married into that. I'm a Longhorn fan. Okay. So the wife is a Tech fan. Maybe get her something nice. And Verno wants box 11. Thank you, Vern. Box 11 coming off the ticker in the college. Andrew Webb wanted 7, but 11 was first.
Missed it by that much.
Right? It's close. Got to be quick on those numbers. Got to be quick.
Yes, indeed.
So Andrew and Vern, we got 7 clicks coming up for our college single. Guys, keep those orders going. I would love to keep going here at noon.
Keep it going, keep it going.
But if the orders are not coming in hot, this could be the last break of the early show. That is up to you guys. We do have just 6 to go on that quad.
You guys decide. Will I be late for my other work?
Nice.
It's up to you guys.
I like it. Yeah, Nick just in at noon today. Alex will be in here for 3 p.m. show. Should be a blast all afternoon. Great job today, Nick.
Oh, appreciate it.
Nick's doing good.
Awesome.
Natural here.
As long as I'm not stumbling and fumbling, that's all I
Right.
can ever ask for.
6 clicks and 7. All right, so I'm going to read the ones Verno has, and then Andrew has the rest. Verno, you got yourself the Ohio State Zeke flex spot.
That's possible.
Nebraska, Texas Tech is the Wes Welker. Andrew, you've got the rest. So if the Zeke comes out, this would be a snipe of the century. Verno Henderson.
That could be true, but we got, like I said, we got the six Heisman names on there.
Yeah,
so that's
not bad.
Not the worst.
Not bad. And that's
Definitely
the
up in the
Oklahoma
air.
spot.
Yeah.
So Oklahoma spot. That one belongs to Andrew. Here we go. Box 11 coming up. 11 out of only 30 in the college. Only a 30-box series. A lot of goodies to be had in here.
100%.
Oh, this is definitely an authentic. This is most definitely a full-size authentic. Not only is it a full-size authentic, it's a speed flex. Andrew Webb. It's the beautiful Brian Dawkins flex on him. Welcome to Death Valley, baby. No snipes here. Andrew Webb, the 9-time Pro Bowler, Hall of Fame safety, and the Pro Football Hall of Fame college legend as well, Brian Dawkins.
Yes.
Beautiful helmet right there. Absolutely beautiful. Our third flex in a row in the series. While the flexes are hot, get your spots, guys. Get those spots while they're hot. So love this player. A former All-American, second-team All-American, All-ACC guy. I love this hit. Brian Dawkins. Nice, let's go, says Andrew. I still called you a flex, says Verno. Almost all Eagle college flexes. Yeah. Saquon, Jalen Hurts, Brian Dawkins. Eagle-themed flexes.
A lot of birds up here.
With Colin not in the room. How about that? You missed out, Colin.
Big time.
Too bad, so sad, my man Colin Rudiso. Thanks for the number call, says Andrew. Appreciate that. Great job, Andrew. Brian Dawkins flex.
Again, that was another one we were talking about. Just like we want to see this one. I'm always glad to be here in person. It's almost like a mini little Christmas every time. You're like, what's going on? I gotta tease it a little. Yeah, and then sure enough, it's something as cool as that pops out. Oh my goodness.
12 boxes left now.
And when these guys take the extra time to write out something as cool as that, it's always something fun.
One of the best environments in college football. Clemson has a tradition that I'll get your guys' take on this.
Sure.
They rush the field no matter who they beat.
Okay.
If they beat an FCS school, they'll rush the field. It's part of Clemson.
Okay.
Do you guys like that? Do you not like that?
I'm all for partying. It does maybe take it away a little bit when you do beat a ranked team to some degree, but a party's a party. You don't want to be the party pooper, so
sure.
Might as well.
All right. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not? Let the students have some fun.
Exactly.
Good job, Andrew.
I mean,
Brian Dawkins flex.
Whether you take down Texas or Akron, I mean, don't matter.
A little different, right? They are a little bit extra excited when they take down the top team. Clemson's had a good year this year, by the way. They're kind of back. They've been struggling a little bit the last couple of years, but they're the second best team in the ACC, and they'll be right in that bubble of the playoff. Clemson this year with the 12 teams getting in, right on that bubble. So Dabo Sweeney, the coach these days. Let me see real quick. I think they're right there right now in the rankings too. They are 9th right now in the rankings. So they'd be in right now if that's what they're going off of. 6-1 Clemson, lone loss to Georgia, week 1 of the season. So Georgia up to number 2 after their win against Texas. Oregon holding steady at number 1, 7-0. So, guys, are we doing more college? Are we doing more anything else here?
See if we can go 4 in a row for speed flexes. Right?
We could go 4 in a row. Quad is 6 to go. Down to 12 boxes left now. I think the Zeke is the best one personally because it's ripped. It's Cowboys and Ohio State. One of the most iconic NFL franchises coupled with one of the most iconic college franchises. All due respect to the, Saquon, the Hurts, the Dawkins. This one has a visor as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite one. The best flex, I think, is still left. Let's get it. Let's get it this show. Why not? We do still have available the Oklahoma 6 Heisman, which again has Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray on there. Have you seen a Pitt Panther lid yet, Nick?
I have not.
That's
not
one of the cleanest looking lids. The Darrelle Revis, you'll see it in person, looks amazing.
Ooh.
Hall of Fame corner.
Revis Island, baby.
Revis Island. Dak Prescott on that Mississippi State lid. That's right when I was working in Arkansas. I remember there was a game against Arkansas. Dak had like 300-something yards and like 6 total touchdowns. This guy, he was different with the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Also, he's gotten a little bit injured, getting a little bit older in college. This dude running the ball, electric. Absolutely electric, Dak Prescott. So Dak, Zeke, Oklahoma Heisman, Darrelle Revis, and then the 3 secondary headliners. That includes Wes Welker, Malik Neighbors, Warren Moon. It is currently a 7 in 12 chance at a headliner. 7 in 12 chance.
I like those odds.
Better than 50%.
Love that every single time. If it's more than a flip of a coin, that's definitely worth it in my eyes.
Right? And I always say this too. When the flexes are coming out, it's 3 straight flexes in a row. Get these while we're hot here, right?
Yes.
Get these while we're hot, guys, in this college break. Otherwise, 6 to go in the quad, 8 to go in that double. Practice squad is wide open again, folks. Gonzalez, Kittle, Peterson, Allen, Woodson, Hurts, Sauce Gardner, Marshall Faulk, 3 secondary headliners, 11 and 18 chance. Practice squad is loaded. Vault is the chase. Imagine closing up the vault single here. $89. You get the whole break to yourself. You snag a Saquon Barkley speed flex. Those are hot right now, apparently. And then you get the chase wheel spin as well.
Big time.
Possibility in that vault. A.J. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, $300 vault key, only 9 boxes left. Jerseys, Vlad Sr., Jefferson, Bench, Mourning, Smith, Lamb, Turner, and C. Webb available. No timeouts needed here, Chris Webber.
Yeah.
Don't call a timeout on that break. 6 to go in the jerseys. Marshall Faulk, Earl Campbell left. Diamonds, one of my favorite items in this room. $90 for a Derrick Henry authentic. Talk about highway robbery there, guys. Minis, 7 left. Irvin, Warren Moon, 5 boxes left. 2 headliners left. So I'm going to give these guys 4 minutes.
Yeah.
If we're close or closed up on something, we'll rock and roll. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 2 o'clock. In the meantime, let's talk about hit of the show.
Hit of the show so far. Oof.
I'm going to go the Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks are the most valuable. It's a hydro speed flex. Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma lid, my number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going to go with his running back, Saquon Barkley. Number 2 running back in the league. Beautiful speed flex for Penn State. Again, flexes are worth the most. I love this orange color scheme. I'll go Dawkins 3, and I'll go TJ Watt as our 4th best hit. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go honorable mention. I'll add on with the Brian Thomas Jr. rep.
That was nice.
That was really, really awesome.
Yeah.
To see there. Like I said, I'm really high on him just because he's had such a solid rookie season so far. So
100%.
Keep it up. That's a big time investment right
Of
there.
these, though, where would you guys go?
I'm gonna agree with you.
Agree with me?
Yeah, I would have to do the same. Yeah, go Jalen, then go Saquon. Yeah. Yeah, then the Death Valley. Yeah.
Boomer Sooner. Another of all those Oklahoma Heisman, Baker Heisman winner, Kyler Murray Heisman winner. Jalen Hurts has been a better quarterback in the pros than all of those guys.
Yeah.
He's been legit.
Been to the Super Bowl, been always in contention over on the NFC side of things.
Yeah.
You could definitely make that argument for that.
100%.
But Baker still lives in everyone's minds. And then they just mentioned him when they were playing Oklahoma. I forgot who the team was. They speared it with it.
Oh,
with
Ohio State.
There we go.
That was against Ohio State
Yep.
where he put the flag on like
still
the 50.
still living rent free in Ohio State's mind.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is a character.
Yes.
They love him in
Yep.
Tampa, though. His
Oh,
teammates
100%.
love him. He's a great leader. He's played like a top 10 quarterback now, back-to-back seasons.
Him and Hulk Hogan just walked out Morgan Wallen for one of his shows.
Right.
Yeah, in Tampa. That's what the big thing was. You gotta get the 2 Tampa Titans, and sure enough,
Right.
it'd be Baker and be Hulk Hogan, baby.
I mean, you leave Cleveland, you get better.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Cleveland's a tough spot for quarterbacks. Like we talk about Tim Couch being a quarterback bust. So many busts they've had there. Part of it is the system there in Cleveland. It's not the best place to win football games. No. So a couple more minutes. Last call for orders, guys. Otherwise, we'll hop off, regroup for the 3 p.m. show. But terrific noon show.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said that better myself.
Baker's the ultimate locker room dude, says Sean. Get in there, Sean.
Yeah, that's true.
And Drew, I would say stay tuned. Stay tuned for what's coming up this week. I always say double check your break page every single day. But I'm thinking a 1 and 4, very realistic for this week. I would say stay tuned. Stay tuned for sure. So I think this is probably a good sign-off point here, 159. Before we go, just general thoughts, Nick, on what this is like your fifth show here.
Yeah, yeah.
Having fun?
Third day, fifth show. Yeah, so far. I mean, again, it's just I'm now jealous. Like all this stuff that just passes me by. I'm just like, no, wait, please, and then off to the shipping. So
I know it goes quick. It does go quick.
Yeah.
So thank you, Nick. Doing a great job.
Thank you.
Natural over here next to the OG Natural, Alex Telez. This man, his first show ever producing 118 box show.
Holy cow.
So we knew he was ready.
Holy cannoli.
So good to have these guys next to me. Both did a terrific job. Great job to the customers as always. Thank you so much for
Pat yourselves
watching.
on the back there, guys. That was an awesome day so
for
far.
chatting, for buying. Without these customers, Nick, this show is not possible. These are the true VIPs here in the break room. So we'll take a brief lunch break. We'll be right back at 3 p.m. Central Time. Alex and I, plenty more stuff to tackle, puns intended, including that Zeke flex. Have a good one.